Welcome to the Abyss. We're back playing more Slay the Spire, and we are continuing our Ascension climb on Silent with Ascension 18, meaning elites have more challenging movesets and abilities. Yeah, this is there's nothing easy about these last three Ascension levels. I assume I'm not going to keep beating them on my first try, but I'm not going to stop trying to beat them on my first try. Transform 2 for all my gold. It's not that great. Neither is 6 max health. It's not as useful as you might think it is. I'm actually leaning towards choose a card here. Let's see what the map looks like. Another very scary burning elite that is very early in the act. That doesn't seem like the most realistic path to me. But if I don't do that, what are my other options here? Boy, this is a rough looking act. I kind of like this ending at the right with the fire elite fire, the shop right before them. The only thing I don't like about this right path is how many events there are. But I guess it's not too many. We get 3 combats, 2 events. And the fire before the first elite is good. I like this 2 elite path. It seems like the most realistic thing to me. There's no way Silent can handle that burning elite with no upgrades and no money to go into the shop with. It seems like you have a death wish if you try that burning elite. There's just no way. So I'm going to choose a card here. And I guess I'll take a sneaky strike. It's a fine attack. It's definitely going to incentivize taking any kind of draw discard we see. So acrobatics would be pretty nice. Even a prepared would be pretty cool. So hopefully we get offered some of that stuff. Our sneaky strike is hiding on the bottom of the deck here. It's a little annoying. Causes us to take a little bit of damage there, but that's okay. We get a skill potion, which is nice, and a dagger throw. Okay, that's the draw discard I wanted. You could maybe argue that I should take this terror instead, because yes, the dagger throw works with the sneaky strike, but terror works with all my attacks. Gives you 50% more damage, which is a pretty good thing to have. And since this is a rare card and this is a common, I'm going to take this terror. And hopefully we'll get offered another dagger throw. Okay, sneaky strike at least lines up with the survivor. That's really nice. I am going to take 1 here to get the damage down. Because if you let Jawworm hang around on you, bad things can happen. And right here, yeah. At least get to killing. That's good. And now we get offered Sucker Punch or Dagger Spray. I do not want expertise here. Maybe Sucker Punch into the Guardian would be kind of nice. Yeah, give me that. And Terror turn 1 is always something you want to see. So these are equivalent. It doesn't matter which one I play. I'll just play the 2 cards instead of the 1 because it's twice as much fun. And with Terror turn 1, this fight's going to be pretty free. Alright. I don't really like a slice into Guardian. It's not a horrible card. We don't have the draw to make it good. I don't think I want escape plan here. When I've added 2 attacks and only 1 skill. Doesn't seem like a good time to take that. And I really don't want this outmaneuver, so I'm going to skip here. Hopefully we get a combat out of one of these 2 events, because I would like to add another card before the elite. I'm not going to take the curse for money. Not today, Serpent. And now we can trade health for a relic. It's kind of scary that we only have 1 potion and it's not that good. And we're going into an elite coming up here. But I'm going to trade some health here. You should probably decide how many times you're willing to click beforehand because otherwise you can easily just click all your health away on this event. I think I could do maybe 2 or 3 and be okay. Yeah. Now I gotta stop. I can't lose 8 more HP. That's a shame. That means honestly I should probably rest here. But I think I'm gonna upgrade to Terror instead, which might be a little greedy. And that Terror upgrade is probably not gonna do anything for us, unfortunately, because we get to play it for free on this guy anyway. So yeah, definitely wishing I rested. But this is a good opening turn. We get Survivor, Sneaky Strike, Sucker Punch. Yeah. So I'm going to delay again. And we also get the Ascender's Bane out of our deck, which is good. Wish I drew another strike here, but I guess you can't have everything. And I'm probably going to be using this skill potion this fight. Like right now. Okay, Phantasmal Killer. With what we have coming next turn, that seems like awesome. That's going to help us a ton. So I can block twice here because of that. Cool. And obviously we play the damage with Phantasmal in play. Take 10 more, but hopefully we can win this fight before we get attacked again. It's going to depend on this draw here, but it looks like we do. Cool. Lagavulin is a really tough elite for Silent, so killing them and surviving is nice. We get more health and a Swift Potion, which is awesome. And I'll definitely take a Bouncing Flask here. Very strong card. And I'm going to upgrade that Bouncing Flask. Cool. Molten Egg this early? Absolutely. That means any attacks I see are going to be upgraded. That's awesome. And we have a little bit of money for the shop. I can buy a Dagger Throw. An upgraded one at that. On sale. Seems like a pretty good thing to do. Question is, do I also want Noxious Fumes? And can I afford Dagger Throw, Noxious Fumes, card remove, which I can't. So maybe I'd be better off. I don't know. Bouncing Flask plus Noxious Fumes is pretty good. I kind of want this Dagger Throw, though, more than I want to remove a strike. Because of the Sneaky Strike. And the upgrade. Maybe I don't need Noxious Fumes. We have Bouncing Flask. That's pretty good source of poison. It should be enough to help us beat the Guardian. So I think I'm going to buy the Dagger Throw and remove a strike. And if we see a Noxious Fumes, we'll take one. Now what do I upgrade here? Probably Sneaky Strike. Yeah. We'll smith the Sneaky Strike. And then we'll see how this elite goes. It is a Gremlin Knob. Gremlin Knob is not to be trifled with. I think I should probably Swift Potion here. To try to get that Terror. Because if we get Terror turn 1, this fight's going to go a whole lot better. And we still didn't get Terror. Okay. Now I'm going to Dagger Throw. We still didn't get Terror. Okay, that's bad. Terror or Bouncing Flask would have been nice. Instead we get neither. It's not going to be an easy fight. We could die this Gremlin Knob very easily. Let's see. And I have to choose between Sneaky Strike and Bouncing Flask, which is not good at all. Let's see. So this is going to do 24 if I play Terror. I think because I need the attacks in my deck, I need to play Terror Sneaky Strike here. And I don't think I'd defend. We're probably dead next turn anyway, if I don't draw good enough. Oh man. Yeah, we're just dead. That's a shame. That's the way Gremlin Knob is, though. He's a big jerk. And yeah, obviously you can see the blocking does nothing there. I guess I should have rested before going to another elite, but I didn't want to. So now we get, because we didn't even make it to the boss, so we're stuck with Niao's Lament. Does look like there's a chance to snipe an elite though for 1 HP. So let's try that. It's maybe not, it's far from guaranteed. We got to dodge 3 events, but could happen. So let's try it. And at least these fights are nice and free. Probably go dagger throw over flechettes here. Flechettes can be powerful though. Let's take a flechettes. Who's our boss? Slime boss? Yeah, give me flechettes. Has more damage potential than the dagger throw does. And now that I have blade dance, yeah. This well-laid plans would be amazing, but I think I need the blade dance more. Phantasmal's pretty great too. This is like, I wish there was an option to take all 3 of these. But the flechettes, you know, honestly, blade dance and well-laid plans both work really well with flechettes. Yeah, I want all these cards. Kind of sad. I guess plans works good with flechettes though, because you can hold it till you have a bunch of skills. This is a really tough call. I think I need the damage more. Give me the blade dance, and we'll hope that we see a another well-laid plan soon. And I'm gonna remove a strike because of flechettes and 2 random upgrades. With our health the way it is, and we still have Niao's Men active, I'm going to do this. And we get more block, which is fine. And we do get the elite snipe. It's going to be a while before we get to a shop, though. So I'm not going to take this. We take our free elite. And we get Potion Belt, with no potion to go into it. And Corpse Explosion and Nightmare are both really great. Give me a Nightmare. And we do get a shop, okay. Don't know how I feel about this. Acrobatics is good with the flechettes. Might be a little early to take that. And footwork is good, but it doesn't really help with slime boss. I really would have loved if well-laid plans was right here. I definitely would have bought that. I guess Nightmare with footwork can be pretty strong though. And we already removed 1 strike. I don't think I can afford to remove more than that. Give me the acro and the footwork. And gold for HP. I think, I mean, I want to take these 2 elites here. It'd be nice if we could take the Burning Elite. Seems maybe not realistic though. Although, am I going to want to go into that shop after the Burning Elite with no gold? Probably not, right? Worst thing that happens is we start a new run. We get Tori. Kind of looks like we're going to be starting a new run too, honestly. And we get another Gremlin Knob. It's pretty rough. I don't think we're beating this guy at all. Especially with this turn 1 draw. Okay, Hand of Greed's cool. Unfortunately, I can't Nightmare and get 3 0 cost ones next turn. It'd be cool if I could, though. Let's footwork, acro. Okay, we get blade dance over strike. I guess that's something. I think Gremlin Knob's about to spank us again, though. I think there's really no chance that we're winning this at all. Although I do get the full block here, but it's going to make next turn even scarier. I think I live if I play Survivor on 1 HP. but all you need is 1 HP, right? And then we kill. Unbelievable. I don't believe this gremlin knob just died. And we get healing. Cool. And a block potion. I don't really want any of these cards. You kind of don't want to add attacks to your deck when you have flechettes. I'd like to see more blade dances and cloak and daggers, that kind of thing. I don't think I want to dodge and roll. And we'll see if we even survive this next fight. I don't think there's any realistic way we're taking that Burning Elite. We do get to hopefully win this fight, though. We have a chance anyway. And I think that draw pile's fine. And we do have a potion to bail us out if we need it, which we don't. Okay. We're alive somehow. Prepared isn't bad here. Yeah, I'll take it prepared. And then maybe one of these events will give us a heal so we can take that last elite. You could sell me a waffle that I probably wouldn't be able to afford. No, but I can afford a lantern. There is some health here. It's very expensive for 5 health, though. There's also Phantasmal Killer, which we probably need, honestly, if we're going to realistically beat Slime Boss. So give me that. And now this event is definitely going to heal me, right? Well, gives us Bag of Marbles. Makes turn 1 better. On 1 HP, there's no way we're beating this elite. It's just not happening. So, it's unfortunate, but honestly, I don't even think we can beat this slime. We're going to try, though. Not a horrible first turn, at least. 30 does split. But I'm probably not doing more than that next turn. Yeah, I think I just split here. Okay. I can at least survive with footwork defend. So that's something. And we do have a block potion. Which looks like we're going to need it. Yeah, all my HP. So I guess what I do here, I can't even afford to nightmare anything. So I just have to survive or defend, strike, and block potion. Just to live. It's a sad state of affairs. Hey, they're not attacking this turn. And we get Phantasmal Killer. If it lines up with some good attacks, we might have a prayer of surviving this. We're not weak, which is good. We get Blade Dance, which we definitely needed. That's not a kill, though. So give me another attack. 12-24. Oh my god, I cannot believe we won this fight. And we get a strength potion, which is going to be helpful. And I'll definitely take a backflip now. And because of Pantograph, maybe I don't need to heal. So let's upgrade the Phantasmal Killer, so we can always play that. We're still dead to Slime Crush, if it happens. And without Phantasmal turn 1, there's... Okay, we do get Phantasmal now. That's good. I think I play this first. You know what? I probably needed to use that strength potion here. That's a huge mistake. Which means I guess I definitely have to play strike over footwork now. So let's do that. It's going to depend on this draw here, which was not good. We do get Blade Dance next turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to be kicking myself for not using that potion at the start of this fight. Would have been nice to be able to Nightmare this Blade Dance. Blade Dance does 12 plus 6 is 18. That doesn't even split. We need like a miracle Flechette's draw with this Acrobatics, which is not looking like we got. We did get the Neutralize though. Okay, and there's Footwork. Not gonna help us. Can I split if I use the potion now? Which I basically have to. So that's 5 plus 8 plus 18 is 31. I think 31 does split, just barely though. This is not a like I said, I made a huge mistake by not using that strength potion at the beginning of this fight. So it's going to be a miracle if we get through this. I think I have to backflip here first. There's not a very good chance of backflip improving our Flechette, so. We draw 2 and only 3 of the 8. So I think I'd play this first, then backflip. And it would have been equivalent at least. We get the block anyway. If we get attack next turn, it could be over though. Well, it's not over, but certainly not looking good. I think I put this here because I don't want to split him at 30. That's just going to be bad. And we do take 15. Alright, we need a good draw right now. And Flechette's with 0 skills is not a good draw. We do at least get strikes. Yeah, now this is where it's over. This is as over as it gets. I can at least kill the back 2. But then I can't block enough. It's unfortunate. I also misplayed big time. I think we might actually been able to win that if I started that fight by using the strength potion. But yeah, this is what I said, you know. These last 3 ascension levels are insanely challenging. So it's definitely going to take us multiple attempts to get through probably each of them. Especially with these horrible starting bonuses. Good lord. I'd rather just have Niao's Lament. I guess I could trade max HP to transform 2 cards. To transform a strike and a defend. See what we get. Okay, I mean, we get 2 pretty strong defensive powers. We're going to be really happy if we see Blade Dances now. Blade Dances and backflips. All that good stuff. And finally, the Burning Elite is late and maybe takeable. I'm going to take these 3 combats into the 2 events. And then we'll see if we need like a fire or if we can handle an elite. Probably going to be that fire. Okay. And I love when I don't have to take damage turn 1. Yeah, don't discard Ascender's Pain. And as you can see, trading our max health is not... I know it sounds scary, but we actually didn't lose any current health. Because we were already at 59. So we didn't actually give up anything right now. We gave up, you know, potential health gain later. But that is purely potential. And there could be no later if we die. So it's not a horrible thing to give up. What it does change though is like if we get the golden idol, then we're probably not going to want to trade max HP for that as well, which is usually the best thing to do. And I'll take an Endless Agony here. That's a fine card, especially with After Image. And we get to play After Image Footwork for free, so we're probably not going to take any damage in this fight. This is a very nice defensive deck we have going here, which is pretty cool. Didn't even need to block there, but I will anyway. And then, let's see. Strike takes 1. I think I probably need to do that, though. End this fight as soon as possible. And Survivor's going to full block, so that's good. Those were really awesome transforms to get those 2 powers. Pretty great. I think maybe I need this dagger spray here. And it is Slime Boss. Absolutely take this dagger spray. Not the ideal card we were looking for, but you can't have ideal cards every run. Or any run, as I'm starting to feel. Let's see. So I can kill the back one. And then I can footwork defend full blocks. I guess I'll let the Endless Agony cycle so we get 2 more. Not going to matter. Although we did get back to it, surprisingly. And I don't want a second dagger spray, so give me a backflip. Maybe you could argue for prepared here. Gets us in on the discard game, which is always nice, and it actually blocks with afterimage. Backflip's such a good card, though, and we already have the footwork. I'm going to take this backflip. I'll consider it prepared if I see another one. And we get the mask trader, the face trader. Yeah, this is very early, so the good ones are going to be very beneficial because they have like a incremental increase on your run over time. They're either more gold or more max HP. The bad ones both suck, but they're not like run ending bad. And we get a good one. Cool. And this is the cleric, which I always forget. It's the... How do I see that? I think that's the one that gives you health for every fight. So that means we were incentivized to take combats. But again, I don't know if I can handle this elite after this combat. Because we don't have much damage in the deck, and I really need to upgrade that dagger spray for it to be like more useful. And I can't afford Apotheosis. I can afford Trip, though. Trip is a great way to get damage. I'm absolutely buying Trip here. And I can even afford a Poison Stab. Poison's not great against Slime Boss. Does have its uses, but this is only 3 poison. I think I'm going to hold the money. And now we're definitely not going to that other shop. So I think I'm going to take this upgrade here on the dagger spray. And then we're going to take these 2 combats. And then we might take a 3rd combat if I still don't think I'm ready for an elite. We'll see though. Trip is big. I really am a huge fan of Trip, especially on Silent. Because Silent only has the vulnerable card, Terror there, that puts 99 on one enemy and then exhausts. So it's not the most reliable, and it's like you're never guaranteed to see it. So I almost always get to take a Trip when I see one on Silent. It's just so beneficial. And the fact that it's reusable. And it actually, the upgrade's kind of cool on it too. It upgrades to work on all enemies instead of just one. So that's a nice thing to have. I wouldn't mind getting it upgraded. But hopefully we'll have some better upgrades by then. And the powers continue with Tools of the Trade. This is draw and discard every turn. It's pretty powerful. I'll take it. It's going to make it really easy to take a Sneaky Strike or a Eviscerate, or even like Tactician, and what's the other one? Reflex, I think it's called. The ones that you discard and then get energy or draw. I guess I just full block here, yeah. Okay. Still full blocking, which is good. And I think we win because of trip. Yeah. Cool. And now, Skewer is a pretty cool card. Definitely powerful with trip. And we don't have any other attacks, so I'm leaning towards Skewer. Well, no, what am I saying? There's Sneaky Strike here, and we just got Tools of the Trade. So as long as we play Tools of the Trade, Sneaky Strike is always going to be active. So yeah, give me that. Skewer is fun, though. It's a good card. I like it. And Matroshka. I'm not sure if I want a Matroshka. We're already past the chest, which means we don't get the full benefit of it until Act 3. There's also something I learned recently that I wasn't aware of, and it's that Matroshkas, the relics that you get from it, can never be rare relics. It only gives you commons or uncommons. So maybe this is a good one to skip. Regardless, we're not getting any benefit right now, so we don't lose anything by skipping it. And we actually make it easier to take like a cursed key, because we already have the sapphire key, so then we can safely skip chests. The question is can I handle 2 elites right now, or should I just take another card reward and then try to get the burning elite? The fact that we don't have any relics doing anything for us other than increasing our health, and this is not the strongest deck we have going right now. Very little in the way of attacks. So I think I need this combat. And now we get, I guess it's worth it to play After Image, Tools of the Trade. And then we full block. I think it's going to help in the long run with getting Sneaky Strike in play. It's also better to be doing our attacks when the vulnerable's down, like right now. So yeah, good fight. Max HP continues to uptick, and I think I like the potions I have better than Liquid Bronze. Cloak and Dagger is pretty good. Definitely wants to be upgraded. It's nice with the footwork and the After Image, though. I'm going to take it. And we get the mushrooms. I'm curious if this is going to increase my HP from the Mask of Cleric. I'm not sure if it works that way or not. So I get to learn. This is my favorite thing to do, is to learn things. I feel like maybe I should push damage here and just take the 2. Especially with both these guys attacking. Or buffing, rather. Yeah. Seems like the right play. You want to try to kill these guys all together. So Sneaky Strike is active. Be nice if we could kill both of these guys. I'm not sure if we can, though. I'd like not to have to use a potion. Let's see. Yeah, we're definitely not killing both of them. Even with a potion, I don't think we can. We needed the dagger spray is what we needed. So it looks like we're taking some damage here. I'm actually not going to kill... Well, no, I have to kill one of them or we take even more, right? And I guess we spread damage a little bit here. Take 11 is rough. Not what you wanted before an elite, for sure. And dagger spray hanging out at the bottom. Right where we didn't want it to be. At least we don't take any more damage. This is a tough fight. And now we get the odd mushroom. Another card reward. Another blade dance. Yes, give me blade dance. Absolutely. Alright. Things are looking up. Lagavulin is hard, though. We definitely wait until we get our powers in play. And I'm probably going to use that strength potion as well. Actually, I'm going to use the Swift Potion right now to try to get more of these powers in play sooner. So, after image, trip, and then if we backflip, we still don't see any of the powers. That sucks. But we do get to play them both next turn, so I guess that's fine. We also have a little bit of Vuln for next turn. I can think about maybe using the neutralize, because we have the neutralize, right? But then we're not going to have any block. So I was thinking about maybe starting this turn, but I'm not going to. Okay, Survivor's not great here. I think this is going to require my Strength Potion too. Lagavulin no joke, especially for Silent. And with Blade Dances as our main, Shivs as our main source of damage. Once we start getting debuffed, we're just going to have a lot of problems. Okay. Take 8. I guess get rid of the strike. Lining Sneaky Strike up with the Vuln is really big. And I think I can afford to block here now. So, what do we take? 10 this whole fight? That's not bad. We did have to use 2 potions, but we're live. And we get Ink Bottle with Shivs. That's amazing. And a Terror. We already have the Trip. Terror's nice, though, that it lasts so long. Do I want a second Footwork? Deck's going to be very defensive if we do that. Which isn't a horrible thing. Could maybe argue I should take this Slice, actually. But I don't think I'm ever taking Slice over two uncommons. Let's see. I guess if I have 2 Footworks, then I don't have to upgrade them as bad, right? And go to his shop. What would I be removing? I don't think I can afford to remove another strike. I need the damage in my deck for Slime Boss. This is a good first turn, though. Yeah, I guess like that, because we're not killing. Ooh, missing the Blade Dance kind of stinks. Hopefully it's not going to matter. Two mushrooms is way easier than 3 mushrooms, though. And yeah, we're good. Okay. Wraith Form's awesome. Yeah. Over these two, give me a Wraith Form. And I would really like to see like maybe another Blade Dance or an Accuracy. God, do I just play Wraith Form right now? Take 3. It's kind of scary. I do have the Dagger Spray. So I take 3 when I play Wraith Form. Then we have to end the fight quick, but since all the damage is coming, we should be able to. It's either that or I play Footwork, Survivor, Defend, and block. 17. 12. Then take 3. So I take 3 either way. I guess since I take 3 either way, I'll do the safer way. Oh, and we get Trip. That's fine, I guess. Put it on the one with the most health. Really hope we draw Dagger Spray right now. And we did. That's awesome. It's kind of scary with them all attacking again. But we got away with it. Maybe Acrobatics is pretty good here. We only have the 1 source a week. I don't want Heel Hook. Heel Hook's not a very good card in general. Guess it's not horrible with After Image, but definitely not good. Yeah, give me an acro. And we upgrade... Maybe actually upgrade Trip for Slime Boss. I could see that being pretty useful. Definitely want the Shiv cards upgraded. I mean, you want everything upgraded, right? I won't do Footwork since we have 2 of them. I think I'm going to go Trip. I think it helps us more than anything. Once the slimes are split. Okay. Pretty rough first turn here. Definitely play the powers, I think. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. I'm just going to play the after image over the Footwork, I think. So we haven't seen our Shiv cards yet. And hopefully we're going to see them now. Get rid of that. Play Sneaky. I guess Backflip. Okay, it got us Blade Dance and Endless Agony. That's great. Still not the greatest split in the world. But we have a little bit of health to play with at least. God, this is pretty rough. I think I Footwork, Neutralize, Backflip. And I guess I can afford to strike. Still full block. Another nice thing about the after image is it allows us to block without being affected by the frail. I don't think I need a Wraith form here. Oh, and I got Blade Dance thanks to the Ink Bottle. Awesome. Ink Bottle, being a bro. Take 3 is fine. Hopefully we see Dagger Spray, and we do. Alright. See, this is where the Trip upgrade is coming in huge for us. So I actually feel really good about that choice, which I wasn't necessarily sure about. But I think it was the right call. And we draw right back into it. Cool. And that's an easy slime boss, which is not something Silent gets very often. Flex Potion's really strong with our deck too. And we can get Burst, which doesn't do a lot for us. This is an obvious Nightmare to me. We already have Tools of the Trade. And Nightmare on After Image is kind of busted. Also Nightmare on Wraith form. It's going to be hard to line up because we don't have well-laid plans, but obviously if we see well-laid plans, we're going to take them. And with the Sapphire Key already, I see no reason to not take Curse Key. Yeah, I don't want Sacred Bark. And Ring of the Serpent's okay, I guess, but no, I want energy. Kind of a weak looking relic bar here. We do have 2 of our keys already, which I guess is something. We have a decent amount of money too, so I could see going to a shop here. And I guess I like this path up the right. No, up the left, I mean. The path up the right's horrible. I don't want anything to do with that. So yeah, let's go to this early shop. Actually, maybe I go to that first fire and then get the shop after the elite. And then we can decide if we want another elite or another fire. These are all really bad paths, so not a lot of fires. Not a lot of resting to be done here. We'll see. I'm going to start this way. And then depending on what happens at the event, we might veer one way or the other. Let's see. I guess I Footwork Backflip. Play both of these. Maybe just survive or defend here. Full block. And then we get an extra draw this turn from the bottle, which is nice. And we get Dagger Spray, which is awesome. Not so awesome rest of the turn, but at least we get to kill one. Only take a little bit. Take 3 to the chin. And now I guess I after image Footwork, strike, and hopefully we can kill next turn. I'm not sure how much these guys block. We might need that potion to kill him. But we'll do that with the blade dance. Do I ever Nightmare Strike here? I don't think so. Just because that's the only way I can get a fourth attack in my hand next turn. But I don't think it really makes a difference if I play. It's better to play 2 now than 1 later, right? So, and I could have played that defend, but meaningless. And yeah, I'm not killing this guy without a potion. Unless I get a lucky draw, I guess. 9, 18. So we kill perfectly with these 3 cards if I use my potion. So I can afford to play this strike first and see if we draw another attack. Because then if we do, we might not need to. And we drew Trip, which is not another attack. But does that allow us to kill? Not quite, huh? So that's 12. 12 and 9 is 21, and he has 22 health. What a jerk. I want my money. And we got a smoke bomb. Got our money back. And I don't think I want any of these cards. I would maybe take another sneaky strike if it was upgraded. And we can have bites. Bites are fun. We do get another... It's like we get an anti-remove, basically, because we get 5 bites in place of our 4 strikes. They do more damage, though. And they heal us. And we just have to give up 21 max health. Which is only... what, 9 current health? Yeah, I'm gonna take these. And then I think I am gonna go this way. Get an upgrade in Elite before we go into the shop. Maybe it'll be a nice strong shop. Or maybe we're gonna be sad. Because I don't know how we're gonna kill Spirit Guardian easily. Definitely play all our powers. I mean, at least we can heal back off of him, right? So that's something. Let's see. We don't have After Image down, which means I want that block. So let's discard one of the bites. Play Sneaky. Oh, we got Backflip. Cool. Let's see what we backflip into. Okay, there's the After Image. That tells me to Blade Dance, Dagger Spray. And I don't think I want Nightmare here. No, we just play all these cards. Oh, now I can double defend. Cool. This has been a really good ink bottle. Kind of happy about it. I guess I don't need all these blocks, so the defend can go. Just play all of this. And we get to heal back up. Oh, I didn't even need to discard that Ascender's Bane. That was a mistake. Hopefully we don't get punished for it. Could Wraith form here. Because I don't think we're killing. No, they live on 1 HP. Isn't that always the way? So, yeah, I do Wraith form here. So ditch the defend, Wraith form. Oh, and they wouldn't have died. They wouldn't have lived on 1 HP because we drew the neutralize, but didn't have that knowledge. Didn't know I was going to draw neutralize. But doesn't matter. We win now. I guess I should have done a bite there, huh? Do I want Noxious Fumes? I don't think so. And Distraction is such a bad card, I don't think I even take it here. Even upgraded. Even with After Image. I don't think there's any reason to take this Distraction. We do have Ink Bottle too. Ink Bottle and After Image. Okay, I'll take a distraction. That's a really bad card. And obviously we're not going to upgrade all our strikes and defense since we just gave away all our strikes. So remove what? Could maybe argue that I should remove a bite. I don't know that I want to though. Remove distraction. It's funny. And I don't really want to remove a defend either when we have 2 footwork, right? Those defends aren't that bad. So what am I removing? I guess it's a bite. Or I could just upgrade my 4 defense. Yeah, why not? Let's do that instead. They're going to be really strong block cards with the double footworks that we have. Which we thankfully have in play now. That's pretty cool. The snake plant can be a huge jerk though, and he's probably going to be. Let's see. I'm going to nightmare the defense. That's funny. Probably not the thing to do. Although they are upgraded, they're going to block for a lot, and we are getting attacked next turn. Sure, that's funny. Nightmare defend. Never done that before. Now I play after image. Defend, defend. We need to start doing damage here. And we need to start biting back our health. Even though that's still a net loss of 1. I also want to do damage. Okay. Let's see what distraction gives us. Blur. Maybe distraction isn't as bad as I think it is. Free blur never hurt anybody. Fortunately, I can't play that even with the discard. That's fine though. Just play all of this. And now we're safe this turn. Maybe we can heal a little bit. That's not how you heal. No, you gotta give me my bites. Where are my bites at, bro? Be nice to get these bites upgraded too. Yeah, full block. Kind of awkward keeping that power hanging around. I think I have too many powers in my deck though. Which is another reason why I didn't want to take the Noxious Fumes. Should be able to get mostly to full here though. Yeah, not bad. And we get a Swift Potion. And cards I don't want. Yeah, cards I don't want. Alright, let's upgrade. God, so many of these cards want to be upgraded. Maybe Nightmare to make that easier to play. Yeah. And let's see how this goes. Could go poorly. And again, why does Book of Stabbing keep attacking me on turn 1? That's so rude. You're not supposed to do that. There's like a really low chance of him doing that. But there's a high chance of him being a jerk. It's going to be a tough fight. Or is it? What if I just Nightmare After Image? Take a lot here, but we can bite it all back, right? And we're going to be blocking 4 for every card we play. Suddenly Distraction is the best card. We still don't even block enough, though. It was probably the wrong thing to do, honestly. It's not like we have a million Blade Dances, although we have some. Do full block there. We haven't seen our Trip yet. Trip being on the bottom is what's really causing problems here. I think I need a Swift Potion. And then we just play all of this, yeah. And we full block. We need to be killing soon, though. Or we need to Wraith form. Can I kill him in 2 turns if I Wraith form? We're gonna find out. That poison might be what bails us out. The awesome distraction card is exactly what we needed. 7-14. It's gonna be close. Guess we play this. And then I'm drawing a wound. Good lord, I think we just die here. We'll find out together. Yeah, there's the wound. So this blocks. What's 7 times 9? 63. So we live on a couple HP. We live on 5. Is that right? Oh my god, dude. Well, we have healing. We don't get back to it. That was brutal. We get a ceramic fish. And a well-laid plans. Okay. Well-laid plans could turn things around for us. Don't know if it will. I'd really like to buy a waffle right now. Are there any tasty waffles on sale? Alright. I love when that happens. You just ask the Spire and it just gives you what you want. It works all the time. 100% of the time. I think maybe this calculated gamble is a thing I should have. And as already discussed, I don't really have anything I want to remove. So, yeah, give me calculated gamble. And maybe buy a potion. Could we use a potion of sorts? These aren't the best potions. I don't think we're taking another elite right now, even with that tasty waffle. I'm so far behind on upgrades. I feel like I need to upgrade more than I need to get relics. Definitely want to upgrade well-laid plans now. The gamble would be nice, a Wraith form, tools of the trade, the attack cards that we actually need to do damage. Yeah, so many upgrades that I need. I think I just saved money here. And there's a medium chest. I guess we get money for taking the curse too, don't we? That's funny. Give it to me. Okay, healing. More healing is not horrible. Let's see. Well-laid plans, footwork, backflip. And then I think I want to retain that dagger spray until we can draw a trip. So let's just focus on the one with the least health. Endless bite. Hold the dagger spray. Hopefully we don't have to smoke bomb this fight. It was a tough fight. Okay, distraction. Cool. Just what I wanted. Not at all what I wanted. I'm just going to play this catalyst. I don't have any poison. Hopefully we can heal his health back. We're going to start losing health fast though. If our trip doesn't show up, which is seemingly glued to the bottom of the deck, good lord. I'd really like to save this dagger spray. Might not be happening though. What's acro? Okay, finally trip shows up. I don't think I can afford to play after image here. So, let's kill you, trip, dagger spray, and defend, take a bunch of damage. Hopefully bite it back. I don't want this regret in my hand. Is it actually Nightmare Bite here? That's kind of funny. Nightmare Bite. Then what? Cloak and Dagger. And Bite. then count gamble. Yeah, let's try it. I'd like to heal. But we also have to be doing damage here. At least I can get that curse out of my deck. Oh, that curse had other ideas. You think I can be discarded so easily? Not happening. That's really rough. But look at all these bites we have now. Look at all this health I can restore. Only to take even more damage this turn. This is not the greatest deck we have going right now, if I'm being real. It's pretty bad. And oh yeah, these are the amazing potions that you want. Give me a tactician. Smoke bombs. 2 smoke bombs. Horrendous. Maybe I use one of them right here. We could theoretically heal a lot off this fight. So I'm going to do this weird thing again where I Nightmare a Bite. And then I guess I count gamble. Okay, trip is good. And then I can well-laid plans, defend, hold the bite. I think this means we get double attack this turn. Okay, no, only once, that's fine. And I guess I can let the bites cycle since we have 1,000,000 of them. My goal here is to get the Centurion dead and then heal off the Mystic back to full. Now, is that going to happen? I don't know. Could happen. Definitely a thing that could happen. And we kind of need it to happen, if I'm being honest. Because this deck is horrible. Really going very poorly. Alright. Hold the defend. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to kill this Centurion. I can full block though. And we get to heal a tiny bit. Do I have discard coming? Oh wait, I have it in play. Cool. So hold the tactician. Yeah. Can I do damage faster than he gets healed? It's not looking that way. Oh, but with the trip I can. Okay. So we're finally going to kill this jerk. And I don't want... No, I should do damage to the Mystic here. Just don't want to do too much damage to the Mystic because we're trying to heal off of them. So as long as we can full block, we're fine. So get rid of the Cloak and Dagger. Play defend, defend, bite, bite. Hold the bite. And this is definitely going to be stally. But we're going to try... I guess hold the neutralize for safety. I'm going to try to heal the full in this fight. 7, 14. You need to heal yourself, Mystic. What are you doing? Please heal. Thank you. Yeah. So the fact that they heal is theoretically going to allow me to get to full health here. So I'm going to try it. I can't believe Nightmaring Bites is where this run is at right now. It's pretty crazy. But gives us more opportunities to bite. More bites at the apple. Looks like I'm taking damage here though, aren't I? It just means we have to bite for longer. I guess it doesn't matter which one of these I hold. Got a real war of attrition going here. And I can only bite once without killing you. I'm going to stubbornly... And, let's see. Yeah, I guess hold the bite. Just in case. Okay, cool. So, I can bite 2 more times without killing you. I'm still not giving up on this. Get to full health. It's happening. I can feel it happening. It's totally happening. I even get to block now. And I get to bite. This is wonderful. Things are great. I guess hold to defend. Try to bite a few more times here. Okay. Guess hold backflip then. No, hold defend. I want to stay. I want to not get hit. Okay. Is it finally over? We're at full health. And I can hold blade dance. Okay. So, showcasing the true power of bites. Just stall until you're alive. And I guess a blur is pretty good here. Give me a blur. Now what do I upgrade? Well-laid plans. Easy decision. I'm going to take an event. Because why not? I'm going to lose HP to gain max health. It's not a horrible thing, honestly. Would be nice if I saw a non-smoke bomb potion at some point. I could live with that. Ooh, okay. Distraction. Proving what an idiot I am. Yet again. I'm okay with it. This is not the kind of fight that we can necessarily stall out, though. Not realistic. Because Chosen don't mess around. Let's play Tools of the Trade. And I think just maybe gamble here. No, just kill him. Kill him, then gamble. Okay, and start getting damage on Chosen. Wraith form blur. Do I kill fast enough if I wraith form blur here? Kind of depends when we draw trip. Let's see what Acro has to say. Acro says you actually play Wraith form after image neutralize. Take 1. And now Trip is here, finally. And we get well-laid plans down. I'd very much like to not have to smoke bomb here. But guess what Chosen wants me to do? So this can block for 8. That's too much damage. See ya. At least I heal off my stupid smoke bomb. That's something. And, good lord, this deck is so bad. I'm really not feeling confident with this. We don't have any bonuses to shivs other than the after image, so I feel like upgrading these isn't even worthwhile. Let's upgrade the Wraith form. That way we can Nightmare an upgraded Wraith form and have, 12 turns of intangibility, possibly. Do I do Nightmare Bite again? Because it worked so well last time. What else am I nightmaring that's really helping me? I mean, Wraith form, obviously. I'm not going to Nightmare Bite. We're going to pass. Okay, we get After Image. That's something. Nightmare Footwork or Blade Dance is another thing I'd like to do. I think I need to block here. So... we do need to get damage down, though. So we're going to skip the blur and start killing one of these guys. I really want Trip. Closer to the top of the deck. It's really making me feel like I messed up by not taking that terror. It just doesn't show up reliably. I guess I can burst to defend. That's something. Take 1. I'm not going to play this calculated gamble just to block 1. It's a nice thing is I at least can upgrade that, or discard that regret every time. That's pretty useful. And I would need to aggro to get to well-laid plans. Which means maybe hold on to Wraith form. Ditch and neutralize, I guess. Well-laid plans. Bite you. And I guess cloak over footwork. Maybe we can nightmare the footwork too. That's a thing that we could do. That'd keep us pretty safe here. It's gonna be a long fight because our damage is so ass. Guess I don't need survivor here. Dagger spray. Bite. So what nightmare targets do I have left here? I think maybe it is nightmare footwork. So it doesn't really matter what I do here. Just hold Wraith form footwork. Okay. Definitely backflip. Weaken you. Yeah, I'm gonna nightmare footwork in this fight. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully that's gonna allow us to outscale enough so that we can actually like get healing here. Do need to play them all sooner rather than later though. So let's bite. Blade. I guess hold these. Do we just die? Not yet. It's coming though. Death is near. Fastly approaching. Alright. Let's see. I guess just bite blur here. Holding that burst isn't really doing anything for me. Unless I burst trip, I guess. That could be okay. Yeah, let's hold the burst. Maybe I can think of something to do with it. Alright, he's resummoning, so don't kill that dude. Do get him low health, though. Don't want the survivor. His dagger spray. Play that on you. And we're full blocking already, which means I can acro and bite again. Now I think I hold burst tactician. Discard tactician. Let's play footwork, footwork, burst, trip. And do I even survive? Not unless I play defend. Okay. Do I even survive with defend? On 2. I survive on 2. Yeah, the regret will kill me. Regret will kill me easily. At least I get the full block again. This deck is a real shit show. It's going so poorly. I have nothing good to say about it. Look how little damage we've done to Collector. It's disgusting. This sickens me. How bad this deck is. Ditch the Wraith form. Hold the trip burst, I guess. Because vulnerable is the only way we're doing any damage in this fight. Let's see. Get rid of the Calc Gamble. I think I do need to burst trip and then mostly block. Good lord. Put Sneaky on you, Blade Dance on you. And then defend Blur. Hold these. Alright. Our defense is going in a positive direction at least. Not a lot else I can say about it though. Look at those chunky bites getting damage in. I guess acro here. Yeah. And hold what? Hold backflip bite. Thank you for not resummoning. I really appreciate it. Cool of you. Not even doing damage here. Let's hold these. It's gonna be an absolute miracle if we pull this fight out. Kind of looks like it's going that way though. I guess bursting the or nightmaring the footwork seems like maybe that was the right move. I'm gonna keep burst here. Maybe we can burst Blade Dance or something. Don't have to discard the regret for a change. That's kind of nice. Okay, I guess I'll burst Blur then. Then just play Cloak and Dagger. Hold these. Or at least safe from harm for a little while. Dagger Spray, Bite, Acro. And then I guess I'll hold these. Yeah, hold these. Alright. Our little jerks are finally back, but do I even care? I don't think I care. Sneaky Strike you. I think we're at the point where we can just try to kill this guy. Let's bite, burst Blur, and hold these. I can't remember the last time I had a collector fight last this long. It's really not a encouraging sign for the rest of the run. But I guess winning is encouraging, yeah. It's nice when you win. Just save the attacks here and we win. Even get to heal a little bit. In fact, the right play here is to bite, and then Dagger Spray. Okay. We're going to Act 3, somehow, inexplicably. Maybe Bullet Time is something I actually need here. Although Double Nightmare is fun. You can Nightmare the Nightmare infinitely and just keep doubling cards in your deck. Which kind of feels like maybe I need to do if this run is ever going to get going. So yeah, give me another Nightmare. Fuck Bullet Time. Bullet Time sucks. Also feels like I could really benefit from 4 energy. And Empty Cage, I'm just removing Regret, and I don't even know what else. It's not even like anything good to remove here, except that stupid distraction. So yeah, we're done upgrading stuff, I guess. It's kind of sad, but I need the energy. I need something. I need something that we don't have. It makes our bites kind of stupid too, right? Because now we're forced to rest at rest sites. Let's see. This feels like a good time to get a bunch of money at a shop or at an event. I'm gonna go to this shop here. We do have a lot of money anyway. And guess we're getting rid of that. Let's play this. Okay, trip is good. Let's play after image, then trip, then Count Gamble. And then what? Neutralize. I think I take a little bit to get that power in play. Take 3. We can heal it back with their bites. And God, how long has it been since I got a potion from a reward? Feels like it's been a hot minute. I sure would like a potion. Doesn't mean I get one though. Ah, distraction. Being cool. Giving me prepareds that I don't really need. Guess it blocks one and discards for me. Endless Agony. Endless Agony, I think, is the correct way to describe this run. That's what it feels like to me. But I'm sure it'll end at some point. I think I overblocked there. Okay. Ditch the survivor, I guess. Yeah, neutralize. Helps us full block. Don't get to retain anything. Just kind of poopy, but just a nightmare footwork. Could also nightmare blur, which is a nice thing to do. Let's do that. Then we play footwork, blur. Take a tiny little bit of damage. Oh, that's not a tiny bit. We're taking quite a bit, actually. Ditch that. Bite that. And then, yeah, just keep playing blur, I guess. Stinks that this second nightmare is not going to be upgraded either. But if we use it on the one that's upgraded, then all the future ones will be. So that's another cool little thing you can do. And we don't get back to full health, but the fight's over. And we got an actual potion. Cool. And cards I don't want. Alright. Orberton. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Dodge and roll's not horrible. Can afford to aggro here. Do get to take damage from the regret, though. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do indeed? Need all these cards, really. So, bite. Oh, we drew block. Cool. Oh, I don't even need the block. Even better. We're going to be at full health here. Dare I say? Not quite. Close enough, though. And, yeah, more horrible cards being offered. And I can lose a defend. Oh, my God. Or my only weekend? Yeah. Sorry. Gotta lose a neutralize here. Sorry, neutralize. And is this run so bad that I buy Ori? I think it is. I'm definitely going to buy Bag of Preparation. Can I afford to buy Ori and Bag of Preparation and remove that regret? I don't think I can. So I have to choose between Bag of Prep and Ori. My cards are so bad, I feel like I do need the Ori. I'm going to get rid of regret because I'm sick of looking at it. And yeah. Let's hope there's a bunch of cool stuff in this Ori. Okay, accuracy is not bad. Give me more Shiv cards. Accuracy plus is even more not bad. Concentrate is maybe okay. Bouncing Flask, it actually feels like I need that. And there's an upgraded Terror and an upgraded Flechettes. Flechettes maybe not as good with all the bites in the deck. How many attacks is this? 5 attacks. 6, 7, 8, but they go away, so like 7. We do have the Retain. And we already have Trip, although it hasn't been showing up when I want it to. So maybe a Terror wouldn't be horrible to have here. I think I need the damage more. Give me the Flechettes. Give me the Bouncing Flask for sure. And then if I had a Reflex, maybe I could say take the Concentrate. I think it might just be wasted energy at this point, though. Might not even be that good. I definitely want the Accuracy plus. And I definitely want the Piercing Whale. Maybe a Crippling Cloud isn't horrible, although it's never going to be upgraded, so it is kind of horrible. We have the 1 Acro. I guess Concentrate could maybe help us use Nightmare, but a Wraith Form, I guess, is another high cost card. I feel like we don't have the draw for it, though. We just have the 1 Acro and the 1 Backflip. Feels like not enough draw to make use of this. Maybe my damage is so bad I should be taking Caltrops. Yeah. Yeah, let's take Caltrops. And we also, I forgot that I got money refunded from the Orrery from taking all those cards. So can I afford Bag of Prep now? Not quite. That would have been neat if that was the case. Maybe I take the second Acro. And Catalyst even. Do I even take Catalyst here? With only the Bouncing Flask. Catalyst plus Nightmare is a win condition. It's never going to be upgraded, but we can make a bunch of them. Give me the Acro and the Catalyst. And maybe we'll be able to pull this run out. And yeah, 28 gold. Glad I spent all my gold. Give me that. Let's see how this elite goes. It is Reptomancer. I feel like this is the elite that we use the smoke bomb on. Definitely feels that way. Caltrops isn't doing much for me here. I guess discard that. Now I could Nightmare Catalyst right now. Just funny. So 12 and 7 is 19 and 4. So that kills the front one. So let's do that. And then I think maybe I just take 6 and Nightmare. Not sure. Not sure what the right move is here. Nightmare Catalyst is definitely a win condition, but that condition also requires us to get Bouncing Flask down when there's no daggers around, which is going to be a really hard thing to do since we're not going to kill the daggers very fast at all. So maybe I'm better off Nightmaring Footwork here, and we just block for a millennia, and this is the longest fight ever. Not really sure. I guess we have the other Nightmare, so we could do both, right? So maybe we Nightmare the Footwork first, and that gives us the opportunity to Nightmare Catalyst later. Although we just drew the second Nightmare, which is sad. I wish I could have Nightmared that. And we could do all kinds of nastiness. Let's see what Distraction has to say. It says, have a blur. Not horrible. We definitely play all these Footworks. And then we block a lot. We block 16 and 13. 45. We're taking way more than that. Yeah, I don't think we can handle Repto. Have a smoke bomb in the face. See ya. Stupid. Idiot Reptomancer. And I guess I recall here. Not going to rest for 1 health. And let's see how this elite goes. Okay, Giant Head is not as scary. This turn 1's a little scary. Again, you take a Catalyst and that shit is just glued to the top of the deck. Exactly where you don't want it to be. That's probably just my confirmation bias, alright? Okay. Give me Nightmare Accuracy, that'd be pretty neat. The game doesn't want to, though. But at least our shivs do damage now, so that's something. Yeah, they do so much damage. Piercing Wail's useless in this fight. So I guess just defend. Sneaky Strike actually better than the shiv. Cool. Yeah, this is bad. This is take a lot of damage. I don't think we even have enough cards to draw with the ink bottle. The stink bottle. So, now we have a lot of healing to do. Okay. We do get well-laid plans. If that helps you. See what distraction has in it. Has an escape plan, okay. Of course, it draws an attack. Backflip. Okay, I can Nightmare Catalyst at least. Probably need to. Can't play it though, because I need to block. Still not even blocking that much. Probably should have kept Survivor there. I can Nightmare the Catalyst. Second time. I think I have to play Wraith Form here. So let's Wraith Form, Caddy, Caddy, and hold the Caddies. Escape plan, Caddy, Caddy, and then bite as much as is humanly possible. Just hold the draw. Hopefully get back to some bites here. This is basically how we're going to be beating everything now. Is just try to get a bunch of catalysts in play and hope you can survive until then with Wraith Form. Okay, we get guaranteed potions at least. That's going to help. And I definitely want this backflip. I want like 4 more of them. And the way my health is right now, it's not looking like we can handle another elite. And I don't want to go to a shop, obviously. Let's at least take the option. We'll go this way. We'll skip this chest, because it's not a good chest, and because I don't want to curse. And we get to hold the catalyst, so that's good. We get to Nightmare the Catalyst, which could theoretically be good. Is it going to be, though? I think I need to focus on blocking here. Which is not something I'm really doing very well. Let's, I guess, Tools of the Trade, Dagger Spray, and hold these. Take a bunch of damage. Yeah, this is a free turn. Okay, so let's, boy, I really hope we drop Bouncing Flask next turn. It's going to be awkward if we don't. Let's Nightmare Catalyst. And then bite, bite, and blade dance, I guess. We can Nightmare Catalyst again. That's funny. Hold Wraith form. Nightmare. Okay, we do get Bouncing Flask. That's good. And we might not have to block with Wraith form. I think no, I do need to play Wraith form here, don't I? I can just barely block everything if I play this. Okay, so let's do it that way then. Discard that. Bouncing Flask here. And then we play this, 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 and this. Hold 2 of the catalysts. And we'll have to draw back to the other ones. But hopefully we'll do that before we die. And I can bite a little bit here. I guess Acro. See what stupid distraction has in it. It has Concentrate. Does allow the deck to cycle. So I guess we'll do that. And just hold the defend. Okay, now we definitely play Wraith form. So let's Wraith form, Catalyst, bite. And hold these. And hopefully we get a bite a few more times. Looking like we will. So bite, Acro gets us to another bite. Count Gamble gets us to one more bite. Acro gets us to no more bites. Okay. Up the ink bottle here. Well, we survived. We get a Swift Potion, which is going to be very helpful. And I think I do want another Acrobatics. Even unupgraded. And I get to heal to full. Normally I would take this, but we're forced to rest, and this loses 13 max HP, which I'd rather not lose. So let's rest here. We don't rest quite to full. I don't think I need to be fighting elites right now. Maybe I take another Piercing Wail. Yeah. Another Piercing Wail for the road. And we'll see if we can beat this jerk. Which is far from guaranteed. Okay, well, maybe it's a little more guaranteed when we get to Bouncing Flask double Catalyst turn 1. That's pretty dope. I think Acro Piercing Wail, because we just want to block from here. Which hopefully is something we get to do. Not looking good, though. So... I guess Piercing Wail is better than Blur. Yeah, we still take a little, but that's okay. Take 4. I can live with 4. Yeah, now we just Wraith form. Wraith form, After Image, bite, and hold the bites. And I guess an Acro. Okay. Bite, Acro, backflip. No more biting for me. It's okay. Just up the ink bottle to 9 and end the fight. And I don't think I want a colorless potion over these potions. Probably not. Probably not. Give me a Deflect plus. And we rest. Okay. I really don't think we are going to be beating Act 4 with this deck. But we might be able to beat these guys. I'd feel better if I had a Corpse Explosion. But we do have access to Catalyst, which again is turn 1 like a jerk. Showing up turn 1 when we don't want him to. I think I acro Count Gamble here. So we can like guaranteed get our powers in play. Okay, we get After Image. Let's see. I think I'm gonna Swift Potion here. And I was really hoping that I was gonna see well-laid plans, which I still have not seen. Okay. Oh, thank God. Alright. We at least have well-laid plans. That's big. I only have the one discard card in the deck, so I guess I'm not holding Tactician. Let's hold Caltrops Dagger Spray. Just no, Cloak and Dagger. Just start getting damage down. But I wanted a little block from the Cloak and Dagger here. Because I'm just going to be so happy if I beat these guys with this horrible deck. I don't even really care. Like, Act 4 feels like a total pipe dream to me at this point. I guess I play this and this. We need to kill Donu as fast as possible. Because he buffs their strength. So the longer he hangs around, the higher their attack damage gets. And that's bad. You don't want their attack damage to scale too high. I do think I need to save this Wraith form, though. Maybe Nightmare Footwork here. It's tempting to play Bouncing Flask, but kind of not trustworthy. I kind of don't have a choice, though, do I? I need Poison to be down. And of course, it all goes on Deca. That's not good. At least I can hold the Nightmare, though. Hold these. Still take 15. I'm probably going to need that other potion to survive this. Honestly, not even feeling too good about surviving this. Ditch the Bite to make Flechettes better, I guess. And I should have played that Footwork first. Let's see here. We really need to get... Donu needs to be dead, like, last turn. And Nightmare Catalyst is not doing what we need it to here. But Nightmare is going to do some things. So let's just block. And I guess I can afford to play this Catalyst on Deca. Let's hold these. See, all the poison's already gone from Donu. So that's pretty bad. But I guess discard this. Now we have a lot of copies of Nightmare. So we can play Wraith form infinitely if we want to. And I think it's about time we did that. So Sneaky Strike you. Nightmare Wraith form. Play Wraith form. And then hold Nightmare Blade Dance? No. Hold 2 Nightmares. We're just gonna infinitely Nightmare until we win. It's totally gonna work. Now we play these. It's Acro. Okay, there's a Bouncing Flask again. We want that. Okay, this one hit Donu. That's good. Do I Nightmare again? I think I do. Just to keep them in our hand. And then I'm going to hold Hold 2 Wraith forms because we have Nightmares coming now. And yeah, this is the this is the whole fight from now on. Just keep playing alternating Wraith forms and Nightmares until we win. Just kind of funny. I haven't done this in a long time. It works, though. It's totally a thing that you can do. So now I think I play Wraith form, Nightmare Wraith form, and then hold the 2 Nightmares. And these guys will die at some point. Hopefully we get more poison down on them soon. I already burnt my catalyst though, didn't I? So we're basically just waiting on Bouncing Flask over and over again. This is kind of hilarious. I don't hate it. It's pretty funny. And I just played a Wraith form, so we're good for 3 turns. So I can even afford to bite an Acro here. And I'll bite again. And just hold Nightmare and Wraith form. Yeah, it's been so long since I did an infinite Nightmare loop. It's really fun, though, obviously. This is a lot of fun. This is the most fun I've had this run, that's for sure. Because this run has been horrible. But it's sometimes you need to win a run that isn't your favorite run, you know? Sometimes you don't get the cards you want, and you gotta make do. And now I blur here, and that lets me Wraith form Bouncing Flask next turn. Cool. Cool. I like it. I like the things that are happening finally. And you know, I guess it's not impossible. I mean, seeing how well this works, we could feasibly beat Act 4 with this. It's going to rely a lot on the draw order. But, I mean, infinite Wraith forms is basically infinite sustain. You can't die if they can't do damage to you. Neat little hack there. And I guess just keep playing Wraith form, because what do I care? We're up to 6 turns of intangible now. Might be enough. Could be more, though. It's gonna be more, because I'm about to do that again. Make more Wraith forms, please. I guess Dagger Spray. Kill you. Alright, now they're done scaling strength. Not that their strength does anything to me. And yeah, let's just hold Wraith form and Nightmare. Because why wouldn't we? No reason not to. I can just play Bouncing Flask and Wraith form. Hold Wraith form and Nightmare. Now we would be taking chip damage if it weren't for After Image blocking for us. But it is for After Image is blocking for us, so we're good. Oh, and I shouldn't have played that Shiv. That's stupid. Let's see how many more cards I can play here. Try to get Ink Bottle back up to a better number. I guess this is it. 5 is going to have to do. Okay. We cleared Ascension 18. So that means the bosses are going to be harder next run. And then Ascension 20 is double bosses in Act 3. Which is really, really tough. Just like it sounds, it's very difficult. Because you're guaranteed to see either Awaken 1 or Time Eater. And sometimes you see both of them. And that really sucks. Probably buy a potion here. Yeah. Either block potion or skill potion. Honestly, colorless potion could give us artifact to save that dex, but that's pretty unlikely. I guess I'll take the known entity, which is the 12 block, which could bail us out. And these guys are going to be really hard. Probably going to kill us, but I'm not just going to lay down and take it. Okay. Okay. Do I even want to play that Storm of Steel? I guess. We're definitely going to after image and piercing whale to remove their artifact, because that's important. I guess Storm of Steel blocks for quite a bit, doesn't it? Probably want to focus on the spear first here. I could full block with that potion. I'm going to, because we get a guaranteed potion after this fight. So I guess I just wasted 5 healing, but we have bites for healing. And that didn't even full block, because my math is horrible. Yeah, this is bad. This is not the kind of turn you want to see. Oh, footwork. Showing up. Saving us a little health there. Thanks to the old stink bottle. Okay. Definitely have to draw here. Yeah, we wanted to see like Wraith form by now. Nightmare Wraith form would have been cool. Backflip. Okay. Let's see here. I guess we do trip, accuracy, blade dance. And then defend, take a bunch more. Hold these, I guess. Yeah, not looking good for this run. Although I can Nightmare Wraith form. Can't Nightmare the Nightmare, though. Although we do have Retain, don't we? Let's just Bouncing Flask. Tools of the Trade. And hold these. And pray we see that other Nightmare. Because we're pretty much done if we don't. Yeah, and we didn't. It's on the bottom of the deck. So sad. Let's see. So I can't play Nightmare and Wraith form. I can't Catalyst, which is what I need to do. I need to Nightmare Catalyst here. And Count Gamble gets me where I need to go, but only kind of. Let's Acro, see if we get a miracle here. That's not what I would call a miracle. Yeah, literal bottom of the deck Nightmare Plus. I don't think we ever had a chance with this draw order. It's unfortunate. Let's I guess what I should do, I mean, I die if I don't play Wraith form. So let's not die. Let's play Wraith form. And then hold these. There's maybe an out for us. Nightmare the Catalyst. Yeah, that's what has to happen. Nightmare the Nightmare, and then Nightmare the Catalyst. And then I guess hold these. We live one more turn. Probably about it, too. I think I just need to keep Nightmare and Catalyst. So let's do that. Play all of these on you. Hold Nightmare and Catalyst. Never had so little poison as a result of Catalyst before. It's crazy. Takes a while when you start at doubling 2 or whatever that was. You're dead though. You're definitely a big dead guy. Can't even kill with Dagger Spray here. So that's it for you. Let's Nightmare Catalyst again. Play Catalyst over here. This is absurd. The absurdity that's happening right now is pretty wild. And there's no way we get enough poison to kill this guy. Now without playing acrobatics. I need to see Bouncing Flask right now or we lose. And that is not Bouncing Flask. So yeah. We tried. We gave it our best. Wasn't in the cards, though. I don't even think I can block enough. Yeah, I can't block enough. That's a shame. Well, we cleared the Ascension anyway. And that's the important thing. So we get to try 19 next time. It's going to be even harder. But hopefully we'll get a few better cards offered to us. Get a nice little 14-20 there. And yeah, with that, thank you for watching. And I'll see you next episode.